Hey guys, Ajax here, back with another episode of Yokai Watch Jam Y Academy DLC 1. So, I guess I'll add that to the end of every single one. Probably not, but I just want to stress it enough. We are still playing the DLC 1. Also got me a lemonade. Well, it's more of a lemonade mixed with lime, but still, basically lemonade. But anyway, last episode, we fought Big Black again. And not only that, Kumiko, aka Kuka, revealed herself to Ranto, and he's aware that Kuka is Kumiko. But now that that's already out of the way, we don't need to call her Kumiko anymore. Her name is Kuka Nanakumo, so that's why I'll be referring to her from here on out, because that is her name. Not only that, we also got our boy Deep Shadow Galaxy, who is really dope. I didn't really use him much last episode, but that's okay, because this episode I might use him a bit. And like I said last episode, he probably was not suited best for the fight. And he wasn't, really. So that's why I stuck to Wild Boy. Wild Boy has been pretty OP this gameplay for me. But anyway, we're going to do this quest right here. This is the next thing that will prepare us for the aliens. So I'm just going to go ahead and say it. This one actually has to do with getting Nozu on the squad. And if you don't remember, Nozu is Chiaki's best friend, like a brother to him. They became friends because Chiaki fell into his backyard from an alien spaceship, and they became best friends, like, you know, let's live a new life, bruh. He's like, we'll start our own little gang and whatnot, and they've been best friends ever since. Well, they don't consider themselves friends, they say we're just allies who help each other, aka associates, but Jinpei said they're messed up friends. But if you've already seen the episode, if you've already seen that previous episode when we were last in Social Club, you already know all this. But for those who don't and who are just tuning in, I'm catching you up. Here he is. Alright, so here he is. We'll start the quest. Again, way different from the anime. Like, the moment that they, like, the episode after they joined forces with Chiaki in the anime, like, Nozu and Chiaki were just pretty much on the squad with them already. But in game, this is another one of those cases where in DLC, they're going to put a character in the DLC. It's not all bad because the DLC is free, so I have no complaints. But yeah. So we need to make our way to the school, and we actually need to make our way to the nurse's office, because there's a guy in there we need to speak to. Man, this music is rocking. Y Academy has some excellent music. Really love this game. But, you know, hope you guys are having a great day, and I hope you guys are still enjoying the gameplay. We are at 341 subs. Yo, that's awesome, guys. I really appreciate it. I'm not gonna do a celebration at 400 subs, so just a heads up, but I appreciate every sub that I do get. Now at 500 is where I'm gonna go nuts, so if we hit 500 before the end of the year, that'll be nuts. But, you know, I'm counting on you guys. You guys don't have to rush. You know, we have all the time in the world. Anyway, so this guy right here, I'm assuming he's here because he got the crap beaten out of him. Because, you know, they're thugs. They're always squaring up with other people, you know? And there's a mission for Enra. If I'm not mistaken, that's the one concerning DLC 3. Now, with DLC 3, they add these things called grief missions, and basically fight harder versions of the yokai heroes and previous bosses. And during these, like, I'll fight, like, a dark Kengo Benimaru, but in exchange, you can't transform during the fight, so you can't use any transformations. They're called grief missions because they're supposed to be extremely hard. And, yeah, I beat a couple on my main file, but, you know, the first one with Enra, they line it up to be like it's going to be some story-type deal, but then it's just, in short, hard mode. It's an interesting concept, but, you know, it's fun to do if you want, like, a challenge, but other than that, I will not really be covering it. You know, like, maybe, I don't know, maybe in one video, I don't know when, I'll just cover, like, one and show you what they're all about, and then, yeah, but I most likely will not be playing them. And the online mode that is in DLC 3, well, you have to have other players online, and I check often, and not many people are online for this game. I know that most of the players are Japanese, and when it's daytime over here, it's night over there, and vice versa. I still get on at nighttime to see, and still, not many players as it used to be when I first got the game, so, yeah. But maybe one day in the future on the channel, I can do, like, a thing where I live stream it and we can all play as a squad. That'd be cool. Like, I'll say, get your switches and all that, and we'll all play together. Maybe. We'll see how that works out. But for right now, we're just going to, just play the game and enjoy the story. Because that's what you guys wanted, and that's what I'm here to deliver. So anyway, let's start this. So, gonna say this because I don't say it enough. This is one of those missions where I struggled with my original gameplay because I was underleveled. And I'm kidding, I say that like almost every episode because legitimately, I was struggling because I would not level them up. Like, I would just, like, it's not that I wouldn't, it's the fact that I really didn't know or pay attention. With those little globe guys, I was ignoring them like, what the heck do they have to offer to me? Then I went like, I looked it up and translated and stuff, and I found out that's how you break the level cap. And when I found that out, I felt like a dunce for a moment. But I'm glad that I know now, and I'm sharing the knowledge with you guys so you don't make the same mistake that your boy did. Anyway, sorry, we're already him. Gonna change back to Wild Boy. Wild Act. Ooh, barely hit him, but we still got him. Yeah, these guys are tougher, so it's taking more than just one Twilight Barrage to do the job. Okay, Wild Act. Alright. And we actually have to fight this reskin purple version of Poop Medusa. And boy, is she just as nasty as I remember. But now she's a gray color, but on the screen it's appearing like more of a lavender. It looks like. You can kind of see what I'm going on. But I'm going to tell you, right now I'm doing a bit more damage to my original gameplay, but I'll show you what I did in my original. My original gameplay, I did not fight fairly. I don't know if they patched it, but what I was doing at the time, I was running up these stairs, and I had Blue Moon at the time, so I was running up the stairs, shooting, then running back up the stairs whenever she was attacking. And looks like I can't do that anymore. I'm pretty sure they patched it out. I used to be able to, like, just run up these stairs. Yeah, it was in my original gameplay. I don't know if it was a glitch that they patched, but I was running up these stairs and kept shooting as Blue Moon. So, I was actually hiding and shooting. So, it looks like you can't do it anymore, but I promise you, back then that's what I was doing. Like, I was literally going up these stairs and hiding. Like, I would run up the stairs, and then I would just shoot. Maybe she hit me so hard that I phased through up there. But as far as I'm aware, it looks like it's patched. But at the time, you could cheese it. You can run up those stairs, shoot her, and then run back up. And that's what I was doing. That fight took like a whole hour for me. And I was using Blue Moon, and he shoots way slower than Wild Boy does. And back then, it would have probably been smarter for me to use Wild Boy, but I wasn't thinking about that at the time. I just want the mission over and done with. And I won't lie, it took me several attempts. Like right now, she's giving me a bit of trouble. But, way less than in my original. Like my original, I hardly ever get frustrated at games, but I was really frustrated at the time. For this gameplay, I've been channeling Wild Boy's true power, so yeah. But anyway, we gotta defeat this thing. If you want Nozu to join the squad. It's Medusa, she's back, and just as gross and poopier as I remember. Yeah, I keep trying to do it to show you guys, but it looks like it's patched out or whatever. But no, I promise you, but this was before, actually, when I did it, it was before DLC even released, so I guess in DLC 3 they patched it out, so that might be it. And Ranto is dead, I just noticed that. Oh crap. So this is gonna be a long fight. Might be pulling another Hanako fight where it's taking me forever. Back up, back up, back up! Oh crap. That took a chunk, but that's the thing. In this fight, my strategy would be stay long ranged, or keep your distance is what I'm saying. Like use Wild Boy, use Sky Snaker, use Little Commander. Keep your distance is what I'm saying. But yeah, like I said before, like DLC 3 came out, used to be able to run up those stairs and like basically she could not damage you from up there, but they of course looks like they patched it. But at the time it helped me out because I was extremely underleveled and refused to like Honestly, I would have saved so much struggling if I just translated at the time and read the instructions, but I was so like, nah, I don't need to. And I wasn't using food to add insult to injury, so you better believe I was really playing on hard mode. See, at least I'm doing somewhat good, like, I can handle her definitely like right now. Ooh, I'm trying to draw her attention over here so little commander will be okay. It's relatively easy because they show you where the enemies are about to attack, so you relatively know where they're going, but still, like, sometimes you may react too slow, or you never know. Back up. Wild act. Oof, oof. And look, and she's so big that she can't actually jump to certain spots. Like, it keeps saying that she was trying to jump, but yeah. Or just now when it showed her rolling, she couldn't go the full route because of how big she is, so, you know? So, use that to your advantage with how big she is. You can actually probably, if you want to... Whoa! Yeah, you can probably hide... See? She can't jump really over this, so you can kind of hide behind this pillar if you want to. So, even though you can't run up the stairs anymore, you can use these pillars to your access too, so be sure to use those as well. And we got her down pretty low, so you can see she has the purple ore around her. Man, I'll be honest with you, every time I record a Y Academy episode, I'm always thinking, before like I start, I'm like, woof, let's get it. And when I'm actually playing, I'm always having like so much fun that I kind of don't want to stop recording. But I do have a schedule to follow with uploading, getting this upload today, you know, all that. So, honestly, I wish I could. Like, if I had a capture card, which I don't have, I use my phone to record this. If I had a capture card, then I would record as long as I wanted and make longer episodes, but 30 minutes is the max I will go, but most of the time they're 15 or lower. Recently I've been having to go like at least 25 to 30 minutes, but for the most part I try to keep it 30 and below. Right now we're 12 minutes in, so, you know, depending on how long this fight is how long the episode will go on, and all that. But, yeah, I know I'm just rambling here, but just want to say I really do enjoy playing this game, and I need another excuse to play it, and I'm like, heck, if I'm going to play it again, I might as well do it for the channel. Literally deleted my old Japanese files so you guys can get content. While I could have made another Nintendo account, I was like, nah, I'm so dedicated that I got rid of my OG account. If that's not dedication, then, well, I don't know what is. Anyway, keep them... See, yeah, we're handling her. Like, past Aaron, he was getting folded. Like, completely. He was getting upset. But now, current Aaron knows the strategy. He leveled himself up, got some food items. I am taking her down. And she does these little rolling poops. They're kind of homing missile typey, but not so much. You can dodge them quite simply. Well, back up. Oof. Hot on your range. I think I've taken no damage so far, going a no damage run. I mean, it's relatively easy because they teach you about the dodge button from literally episode 1. Well, they taught us about the dodge button from episode 1, which is just B. Like, at the beginning of the game, they literally heavily tell you about the dodge button. Like, it's just B. You just press B. Like, they give it its own button. Like, you don't need to, like, do much. You press B and aim the direction you want to flip. So the dodge is literally probably one of the best moves you can get. Every character can use it, the dodge, so it's not just exclusive to Jinpei. Oh, crap. That poop got me. Oh, crap. Yo. Chucky, revive him while I'm distracting. Oh, crap. See? Those poops are tough. Did you just see that, guys? Oh, man. That poop just O-code me. One shot. Oh, bro, so avoid those poops at all costs. Like, I thought that thing was gone, but then it rolled back around at me. Oh, crap. Alright, Wild Boy, Wild Boy, Wild Boy. We need Wild Boy right now. So those poops can curve. I thought that poop was gone, but then it curved back and... Whew! Okay. Be careful with those, guys. Those are not playing around. Be careful with those. So I was trying to get a little close on the fight, but I think I'll do my thing and keep my distance. Because we're so close to finishing her, and I don't want to die, because that would mean I wouldn't restart the episode. I'd probably just say, alright guys, I'll be back once I beat her again. But we're no. Oh, see, I'm over here jinxing it. I need to stop talking and just pay attention. Relatively, all you have to do is be long-ranged for this fight. Or, that poop! Oh, crap, those poops. That one didn't kill me that time, but I still need to be careful. Oh, crap. Do not underestimate those poops, because those things will roll and destroy you. So close, but I can't, like... You know, some people, like, you'll get, like, so close to finishing a boss, and you'll be like, oof, and you'll be like, think you could relax. Sometimes that's the case, but sometimes you want to stay vigilant at all times. Oh, crap, that was... Honestly, like, if Jinpei dies, I will kind of lose all hope. Not saying the other forms aren't strong, but Jinpei is my main... I mean, he kind of is for everybody. Like, a lot of the time when I played online, or if you still can, you will see a lot of Jinpei players. Like, no one rarely uses other characters. The second most used character you'll probably see is, Ranto, but mostly Jinpei, due to him having, like, multiple forms. Oh, and we took her down. Whew, 16 minutes. Well, the full 16 minutes wasn't dedicated to taking her down, but this is way shorter than an hour. I'll tell you that. Like I said, my original, it took me an hour to defeat her. Whew, that was tough, but it was touch and go for a second whenever those poops had took me down, and when they didn't revive Ranto in time, but we did the trick. Whew. But I can't fully blame the AI saying it's their fault. And we're telling them that we took down that thing no problem. And he's like, guess you guys are a bit more heavy than I thought you were. But go talk to our boy Nozu. Now that we did that, he should be joining the squad. And don't forget, Kuka, I remember randomly mentioned that she had a second Viper connector. And everyone was just like, okay. I like how no one questioned that. Of course, Ranto knows why now, because he knows that Kuka is Kumiko. And, yeah, he knows, but everyone else is just like, okay. But yes, don't worry, Nozu, we solved the problem. You would think Ranto would be in this cutscene, but they chose Mira and QB for some reason. Jinpei needs to be in every for the most part, and I can understand Chiaki since Nozu is his best friend, and, you know, Kuka, it makes sense because she's about to give him the Viper connector, I'm assuming right now. But, random choice for those two, QB and Mira. Well, actually, Mira was a part of the school mafia at one point, so maybe it's good that he's here. Oh yeah, my lemonade. Hold on. Y'all just keep listening to this lemonade. That's delicious. Alright. So, they're pretty much telling you Nozu's story. I already told you guys this on the episode that we first fought him and all that, but a little recap. He couldn't make friends as a kid, and his parents didn't approve of him of hanging out with certain kids. Like, those kids are, like, raggedy or dirty kids. You can't hang around them. And, you know, his father wanted to inherit his business one day and all that. Why'd it blur? Was it blurred during that entire sequence just now? I mean, it was only a picture of him in his kid when he was still a kid, but man, I need to pay attention more to that. But yeah, he wasn't allowed to make friends, and father hired a fake friend, and he caught the fake friend and pretended to be his friend because he was getting paid for it. And after that, he couldn't really trust anybody, and Chiaki fell in his backyard, and they became buddies since then. Simple as that. But yeah. I don't know why they're saying it now because you're about to get him as a character, but they could have probably said it back then too. It would have worked either way, to be honest. And ever since then, he kind of doesn't really trust people, and, you know, doesn't kind of believe in friendship. I think what Junpei's trying to get around is, aren't the school mafia your friends in a sort? And I think Nozu is like, no, they just do stuff for me. It's not really a friendship. But I think Junpei's offering to be his friend, and that's really nice of him. Oh no, Junpei just works for me. He's that stupid but gold-hearted protagonist. I get behind that. He's a really cool character, and I'll be real with you, Junpei is probably one of my favorite anime characters of all time. And I probably haven't watched, I can tell you right now, I've not watched over 100 animes like a lot of fans have. I think in all, I've watched I've watched only 22 animes in all. And I know that's a small thing to range it on, but Junpei is my favorite character, one of my favorite characters in all of anime. He just works. A lot might think he's too silly, but don't worry, he can get serious at times and he fights for justice. And yes, Kuka hands him the Viper Connector. Oh, now he's questioning it. Why do you have this? No one cared before when she mentioned it. So with that, I would have been questioning it then. And yes, Nozu can transform, if you remember from that same episode. Henshin? You get to see it again. The Viper. And yes, this is our second time seeing him. First time we had to fight against him, but now he's a playable ally. The Viper. He is really cool looking. Originally, I didn't really care for the Viper's character design, but he is really dope looking. And, you know, his skin and all that is made of armor, so it's harder to, hit him. But yes, now we have one more ally on the squad that is able to transform. And I remember when I showed you guys the box art of this game, you know, you saw Kuka on there, but you didn't know who she was at the time. Or maybe you did already, because people still probably watch it and play it even though I'm covering it. But yeah, so now that we got him, we have all 10 playable characters. Now, yes, in this game, one of the big advertisements is that, of course with the DLC, that you get to play as 10 different characters, and here they all are. Jiba Junpei, Kirigakure Ranto, Raito Mera, Kuka Nanakumo, Mataro Tamada, Himekawa Fubuki, Chiaki Hebiyama. I don't remember Nozu's full name, so I just call him Nozu, because that's what they call him. Kuma Sandayu, Kyubi Rusuke, and yeah, this is the squad. So you get 10 playable characters with each of their own abilities and whatnot. So yeah, Nozu right now, he is level 180, like the rest of us. I never really used him in my original gameplay, but I don't know, he is pretty cool. I guess we'll put him on the squad, replacing... Actually, no. Everyone seems to be a tight fit on the squad for right now. But we only have one more preparation to make against the aliens, and we will be doing that in the next episode. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe, and we will do the final preparation against our war against the aliens next time. See you guys.